Bayern finished third in the Bundesliga last year, their worst result in many years, and did not make it past the semi-final in the Champions League. They signed players like Harry Kane, but still could not meet their expectations this year. Because of this, they've decided to fire their head coach and hire me to take their squad to the top. We have some goals for this series. We have to buy at least one superstar, sell at least 3 veteran players, sign a future star from the youth team, win the Bundesliga, and win the Champions League. I'm combining this entire season into one episode, so if you like that idea, please leave a like down below. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that you've liked, let's hop right into it. The squad's looking like this. As you can see, we have Harry Kane as our number 1 dude. Then we have Musiala, Goretzka, Kimmich in the middle, with Coman and Sané on the outside, Davies, Kim Min-jae, De Ligt, Guerrero, and Neuer, of course, in the goalkeeper spot. As the team looks, it looks pretty good, but there are some spots like right back that we do have to fix. Guerrero is a great player, but he is not a natural right back, and we don't have any other right backs. As you guys can see on the bench, we have some guys that could play right back, even with Bui over here, but yeah, it doesn't seem like his potential is very high. I've searched up these guys' potentials, and yeah, none of these guys' potentials are insanely high. This guy's already 25. He's not going to be progressing too much, so we got to pick up a right back. That has to be the first thing that we do. What we're going for is Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is worth over 100 million, so it's going to be hard to get him, but I think we could sign him for around 98 million. Okay, it didn't seem like they were going to budge there, but we did end up signing him for $104 million. In terms of wage, he only wants 8 or 9,000, which is pretty low, especially for a guy of his caliber, so I'm definitely going to take that deal and sign our very first player to the team, Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is what the squad looks like now. We don't seem to have any holes, but I am going to do something a little bit more realistic and put Alphonso Davies on the transfer market. This is because in real life, he is rumored to be signing for Real Madrid, but as of right now, he has not signed. But I am going to put him on the transfer because it seems like he is going to go. Now that Alphonso Davies has been added to the transfer portal, we have to actually add more players to be able to meet that second challenge of selling 3 players. In terms of transfer people, I just want to get rid of anybody that's over the age of around 30, just because they're not really going to fit this team unless they're one of the starters. Like Choupo-Moting, any of those guys could go. Muller I'm going to keep because he's a club legend, but Sarr can go. Harry Kane I'll keep. Rafael Guerrero, I can keep him for now. Dyer is a little bit, I don't know, too low overall to be able to keep on this squad, especially if we're going to be trying to win the league once again and win the Champions League. So definitely don't want to keep him, but in terms of everybody else, it looks okay. I'll get rid of this dude just because he's going to be on the reserves, so it's not that important to have him, and that's okay. And then in terms of everybody else, I'm pretty sure I can just keep everybody. The third goal we had to do was sign a future superstar from the youth league, but as you guys can see right here, we don't have anybody amazing. This guy could have been amazing, but everybody else, I'm just going to release them, and then I'm going to go straight into the youth agents and then try to start scouting to find one of those superstar players. In terms of youth staff, we do have a 5-star, 4-star, which is very good. That should be able to at least get us 1 or 2 players. I'm going to scout in Germany for 9 months and any. That way we can get any player no matter what. And then I'm going to hire a second scout, which is another 5-star, 4-star from Netherlands. And this time I'm going to go into France. And I'm going to try to find a technically gifted player just to try to increase the chances of us finding that once-in-a-lifetime superstar. After doing that, I obviously got a bunch of chats from everybody saying, why are you selling me? Well, it's because we got to get rid of some of you guys. Some of you guys just cannot play. The only old people we are going to keep are Neuer and Muller because both of those guys are super club legends for sure. Alphonso Davies just got an offer from Man City. They wanted to do a trade, adding Kovacic to the package, but honestly, he does not fit the squad at all, so I'm just going to delegate to make them pay full price. As we keep on sending, we did get some more transfer offers. Davies got a transfer sale agreement for 55 million. I'm just going to accept it because in real life, he is expected to go to Real Madrid or one of these other teams, and nobody really knows what the price is going to be, but it's going to be somewhere around 50 to 70 million. Sarr had the offer as well, but he is 31 years old, so it doesn't really matter what we take here. He's only worth 1.5 million, so I will take the 1.5 million offer. Simming along, they actually paid somebody's release clause, which is not good for us because now they can just decide to join them for pretty much free compared to how much we could have got originally. So that's not good for us, but that's okay. They also got another transfer offer for one of our right backs, but it's a swap deal. And swap deals, I do not need a guy like Curtis Jones. Yes, he could be okay off the bench. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this deal because we do need a backup midfielder. I noticed that we did not really have one. So I do not mind seeing that. I'm just going to go straight into negotiations, and I should be able to pick up this guy, and it should be a done deal. 51k is not bad for somebody off the bench. Definitely not bad, especially because we have such a big transfer budget. So definitely a good deal for us. Let's hope they accept it. We continue simming, and it seems like somebody is sold. I'm pretty sure that is Sarr. Oh no, it's Alphonso Davies. Alphonso Davies just got sold for 55.1 million to Manchester City. A great deal for us. We could have got a little bit more money for him, but Sarr is also going out for 1.5 million, which is his transfer value, which is pretty good to get somebody for their transfer value, especially if they are in that 30+ age range and aren't performing as they used to be. We're going to continue simming, and we did get another transfer offer. Oh, it seems like actually Barcelona offered 36.1 million for him. So I think I want the swap deal, so I'm actually going to reject this and hope that Liverpool actually accepts the swap deal eventually, because we do need him to be sold. They do end up accepting it, which is great. So we actually now have a backup midfielder that we can leave on the bench for sure. Definitely help beef up that bench when coming to the midfield position. As you guys can see, we finished this swap deal for Curtis Jones. A great deal for us. Definitely a great deal for us because Curtis Jones does have decently high potential. I believe it's around an 85, so that's not bad, especially for somebody coming off the bench and getting rid of a guy like Lammer, because he is 26 years old, which is okay, but it's not going to progress very much. So we could get rid of him in a second. We might be putting him on the transfer as of right now. Leimer has now been placed on the transfer portal, but one thing we have to do is the development plans. For Neuer, he's not going to progress very much. This guy's not going to progress very much. Goalkeepers, I can just leave on balance because that's pretty much how I want to play them anyway. I don't need them to be sweeper keepers or anything like that. For all of the left backs, I want them on defensive wide backs or attacking, depending on how their work rate goes. But most of these guys can't actually progress, but Upamecano can definitely progress, so I'm going to put him as a stopper, raise his sprint speed a little bit, even though it's already at an 88, which is fantastic for a center back. But now we have De Ligt. De Ligt is our starting center back. Very slow though, definitely very slow. I want to put him as most likely a stopper. Yeah, I'm going to put him as a stopper, that way it helps his physicals out a lot, his defending out a lot, and his pace, which is definitely an issue that we have to fix if we're going to be going up these guys like Mbappe on Real Madrid and things like that. For Kim and Jay, I'm actually going to go for ball-playing defender here because his weak foot is very low, and if we have De Ligt as our stopper, we can have somebody else as a ball-playing defender, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. For this guy, I'm just going to go put stopper. For pretty much all of our center backs, I'm going to go stopper. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a brand new pickup, but it seems like he's already peaked. That's because he has no development bonus, and his form is okay. So I'm going to actually make sure that if his form goes back up, he will actually turn into defensive wide back, because this will allow him actually, I'm going to go inverted wide back because this should allow him to upgrade his sprint speed, which is something that we definitely could need, and he is one of the best playmaking wide backs in the entire game. Most of the rest of the guys weren't that big of a deal because they were a little bit too old to progress, but now we have Curtis Jones, the guy that we just picked up in that trade deal, and I'm going to put him as a box-to-box midfielder just to upgrade his sprint speed a little bit faster than we need, and it will be done in 35 weeks even with 0% development bonus, which should go up as the season starts as he plays a little bit more. For Musiala, our superstar youngster, 100% I'm going on advanced playmaking. This is because his passing overall is actually not that high, even though in real life he is one of the best passing youngsters for sure, and this will help upgrade his attacking position, which is very helpful when coming to midfielders, and his stamina will go up, which is exactly what we need, especially if we're going to be simming a lot of these games. Tell will be our last guy to upgrade, and I'm going to put him as mobile striker because he is definitely the future of the striker position for this team. An amazing player coming off the bench, especially with that 85 speed, and he does have that shooting stat that's pretty decent, especially for a guy that's only 18 years old. We started to sim along again, and it seems like we got another transfer offer for Serge Gnabry, and it seems to be for $50.9 million. He is 28 years old, so I am definitely going to take that because he is coming off the bench right now, but we could definitely use to have a youngster in his place. Yes, he is one of the best players when he comes on as a super sub for sure, but $50.9 million for a bench warmer as of right now and a 28-year-old is definitely worth the price. We can choose a preseason tournament invite. It seems like all of these are pretty similar, but I'm going to go for this one because it seems like most of the teams we should be able to beat. Maybe we'll have an issue with Arsenal, but other than that, we should be able to get through teams like Manchester United as of right now. As you can see, Serge Gnabry went out for $50.9 million to RB Leipzig. I think that could actually be a very good suit for him, especially because the playstyle that they go with could definitely use him for sure. It seems like we got a couple of transfer offers here now. We have Pavlovic, who is 19 years old. I'm definitely going to reject that offer for sure. We have this guy who's 17 years old. They want him for 1.4 million, so he's clearly worth a decent amount as of right now. Definitely don't want to get rid of him because that potential to have a high transfer value. De Ligt is our starter. Definitely not going to get rid of him. He's 23 years old, one of the best youngsters. Yes, he did play a little bit better at Ajax as comparing to how he's been doing at Bayern, but honestly still an amazing youngster, especially to have at that center back position where most teams are pretty decently weak as of right now in terms of youngsters. Goretzka got a transfer offer, but for 73.9 million. Wow, this must be the Saudi influence because that is crazy. He's 28 years old and they want it for 73.9 million. Yes, he's a great player, but at 28, well, we could definitely use to get rid of, especially because now we can put some youngsters right beside Musiala, getting prepared for the season. Pavlovic just got a 4.4 million, but I'm not going to accept an offer for him because he is 19 years old. He could maybe even be on the bench if some of our guys get injured. So definitely worth keeping him around for now. It seems like one of our guys are going though. Who is it? It's Goretzka. Wow, 73.9 million. They actually ended up paying that. That's ridiculous. Oh, wow. It says that we could get 105 million, but I highly doubt that's realistic. I don't think they would ever buy a 28-year-old as of right now. Yes, Goretzka is one of the best players in the world in terms of center defensive mids, but still, the playstyle that he plays in doesn't really suit a lot of teams, in my opinion, other than Bayern. So I don't think he would be valued at that high amounts for sure. I switched to a 4-3-3 attack because that is the formation that I like to go with, but now we have some issues. We want Musiala in the center attacking mid. We want Muller as the center mid just because he does have that playmaking style, but he's probably going to come off the bench because he is a little bit old. Kimmich is obviously going to be in this position right here, but now we need another midfielder to start for us because every other position looks pretty good, as you guys can see right here, but we definitely do need a midfielder that can start because for the most part, Muller is going to be on the bench. He is a little bit too old. I mean, he is a club legend, so he's going to at least be on the bench. But for the most part, we do need a midfielder that can start. Jones is another guy that can come off the bench. We do have a lot of midfielders that could work for us. But yeah, for the most part, we definitely do need a starting midfielder. Let's go pick up a superstar. I was deciding between these 4 players, and yes, I could go for Gavi, but I don't think they would sell him, and I do not think they would sell Pedri as well, because those are the 2 futures of Barcelona. And then Vitinha was a good pickup as well, but I don't think his potential is as high as it should be, even though he is one of those superstars on the PSG team as of right now. So I ended up going with Bruno Guimarães. Guimarães is 25 years old, so he is at his peak, but definitely could be a good replacement for our center defensive mid that we did end up losing, and he's pretty decent at playmaking. As you guys can see right there, he has a lot of play styles which could help him out, and he has an 81 passing. He's pretty good in literally every single place when it comes to midfielding. One of the most underrated players in the entire Premier League for sure, so I'm definitely going to pick him up. They actually wanted to get Upamecano, but I ended up going for a $95 million deal. They wanted up to $115 million, which was a little bit high compared to what I expected him to be. I definitely expected him to be in the 70 million range, not the 90 million range, but that's okay. He is a very talented player that maybe he is progressing a little bit. One of the best players in the Premier League, so definitely a player that could fit the squad. He only wants under 100k in terms of wages, which is definitely okay for us for sure. Look at that. Guimarães is in for 95.3 million. Let's see how they rate our deal actually. Okay, a B deal. So it seems like we could have got him for a little bit cheaper. Oh, see, it says we could have got him for 85, so saved around 10 million. But in terms of positions, we don't really have to get anybody else for now because we have kind of people for every single position, so it's not that big of a deal. As you guys can see right here, this is how the squad looks now. Wow, it looks fantastic. We have 2 very solid defensive-minded center mids. Then we have Musiala up top with Harry Kane, Coman, and Sané all super fast. Obviously, Kane is not fast, but Coman and Sané are definitely super fast on the wings. Gonna be really good for our playmakers, especially for Musiala, because Musiala is gonna hang up top and be able to feed them on the sides. Then we have Guerrero, who could be a liability in the left side. We might want to pick up somebody to replace him that's a little bit better, but that's okay for now. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a right back that's amazing for us. We got De Ligt, Kim Min-jae, and Neuer, of course. Everybody on the bench is looking pretty good as well. I don't think I really have to make any changes for now. I think we're just going to continue simming. I'm just going to sim through all the Asian Cup thing because as of right now, it's not that big of a deal. Yes, we beat Manchester United. We drew with Arsenal, which is not very good because that's hopefully not a sign for the future because we will most likely be playing them in the Champions League. But yeah, so it's not that big of a deal though. In terms of this guy, this is our backup, so I don't want to sell him. Same with this dude, he could be a backup. Same with this guy. None of these guys we need to sell. Most of our players, if we're being honest, we don't really have to sell. But yeah, other than that, it's not that big of a deal. There is a Super Cup match against RB Leipzig. I do want to try to win that match just because that is a cup that we could win. So it would be nice to start off with a cup, even if it's a friendly cup. Musiala got a transfer offer for 193 million. Nope. I'll take 250 million. That's the least that I would take for Musiala. One of the best, my personal favorite youngster for the entire world, really, honestly. So definitely won't be selling him for that little. I know that's not little, but definitely won't be selling him for that much. He is very consistent for club and country. So one of those players that clearly could fit in pretty much every team as of right now. So definitely not a guy I want to give up for something that I can't really replace as of right now. Yes, I could get maybe like a De Bruyne and put him on the team instead of him. Maybe that could replace him, but the age factor does come in, and Musiala is definitely one of those youngsters that are amazing. I'm just going to send this. I'm going to trust in the team. Yes, we did win the Super Cup, which is awesome. In terms of this, we actually won $3 million from that. Tell got a loan offer. Definitely not going to accept that. He's one of the best backups for sure. Super fast, gonna progress like crazy because he's very young. But now we are into our very first league match. As you guys can see right here, we're going up against Bremen, and nobody else has played, so we are still 5th in the standings. But honestly, this could be a very interesting game. Hopefully we can get a lot of goals to get our guys XP. Let's hop right into it. The game is underway. Let's go. We have to play a little bit safe because I did up the difficulty a little bit from the most recent seasons. I normally play on world-class difficulty, which I think I'm going to stick with just because legendary difficulty is a little bit too difficult. But as of right now, I do have it on. But against these lower level teams, legendary should be a difficulty that I should be decently confident in because they shouldn't be able to keep up with these players and their playstyles. I'm trying to pass it around a little bit more. Bruno Guimaraes just got his first touch. Oh, it seems like Coleman was offside. But yeah, we do need to get a goal here for sure. This is a must-win if we're going to win this league, especially with top talent teams like Leverkusen and Dortmund. And even, I believe there was another team that actually got second place. I don't really watch the... Oh, I'll be almost good. I don't really watch the Bundesliga, so I didn't really understand, or I didn't really see who was the second place team. But they are a different team other than Leverkusen and Dortmund. So it was a little bit interesting this year in the Bundesliga, for sure, especially with that undefeated run from Leverkusen in the domestic side of the football. But honestly, we should be able to win the league if we can consistently beat these lower level teams. We should be able to beat the league, unless Leverkusen have an amazing run like they did last season. They have an opportunity here. Okay, good defense. Oh no. Okay, good. Kimmich is coming in clutch right now. His interceptions are very high rated, and you can definitely tell when you play this game. Coleman, though, his pace doesn't show as much as I would like it to. As you guys can see right here, this right back actually keeps up with Coleman pretty decently because Coleman's stamina level is not as high as I expected it to be. Musiala. Oh, Musiala! Off the bar. That would have been the first goal of the season. That's a little bit unfortunate, but come on, we have to keep up the pressure and get another goal, or get a first goal actually. We have an opportunity here with Guerrero on the side. We're gonna cut back and try to go for a cross because we do have Harry Kane in the middle. Oh, it didn't seem like it was gonna go for Harry Kane, which is a little bit weird. They do have Keita, who is a decent player. I think if that's the Keita that I'm thinking about. San is there. Oh, inside. Oh, Musiala, that should have been a one-touch. That should have been a one-touch. I tried to pass instantly, and it just didn't work. The animation just didn't work. But that's okay. It's okay. We are keeping a lot of pressure. They're spending most of their time on their side. As I said that, they do just pass our side and get a decent chance. But I do trust in our right and left backs. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be a liability on defense, as we've seen in real life. No offense. He is a fantastic player, but on defense, he is going to be a liability, especially in this game, because his interceptions aren't as high overall as they should be. In terms of Harry Kane, though, it's unfortunate that we don't have an insane speedster because, see, like, things like that, we cannot send him because he's not really fast enough to beat most of the center backs in the game. And the way that the animations work this year is very pace dependent. I mean, it has been in recent years, but this year especially for sure. It is halftime, 0-0. Let's make some changes, and then let's hop right back into the half. Okay, I'm going to put on Tell for Harry Kane. I know Harry Kane is a 90 overall, but I'm going to put him on anyway. I'm going to take off Kimmich for Jones, just to get Jones his first ever playing time. Musiala is going to come off for Moya. I know Musiala could be a game changer in this game, but it's not that big of a deal as of right now. And then I'm also going to put on Bowie. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Bowie. He is a decent player and he's young, so might as well put him on because Guerrero is not going to play much, especially because he's 29 years old. We should get rid of him probably after this match. But yeah, we are into the next half now. Hopefully we can get a goal here. We need to get a goal because this is one of those teams that we should be beating. Oh, Sané with a good run there. Come on. Okay, we have an opportunity here, but we did take off Harry Kane, so we don't really have anybody that can header like crazy. But oh, an opportunity for Coleman. I should have taken the touch and then shot, but that's okay. That was a mistake by me, but we are in the 50th minute, so we do have a decent amount of time left to be able to get our first goal. Kim and Jae with a great interception there. Bruno Guimaraes is obviously doing fantastically for us, of course. I mean, he is worth 100 million, so he should be doing fantastic. We did make the mistake of sending Kim and Jae up, but it seems like his other guy is offside, so it's not that big of a deal. And he ends up going out of bounds by himself, which is a little bit weird. Oh, Sané with an opportunity. Okay, we passed it to Guimaraes, but Guimaraes is a little bit too slow, so back to Sané. Sané has a huge opportunity here. Can he bury this one? Oh, and it gets blocked. It gets blocked. Maybe I should have shot sooner, but the angle seemed to be a little bit difficult. So I decided to keep it, and it did not end up paying off. But now we do have a crossing opportunity. Oh, Moya with a nice header. Nice header. Okay, that's a good sign, because in my last 2 rebuilds, I don't know if you guys have seen them, they have not, I haven't had anybody that could actually header. So definitely having Moya being able to header like that is a great sign for us, because yeah, headering and I mean crossing in my past 2 rebuilds have been horrible. So we definitely need guys that can header, like a Harry Kane, like a Moya, guys like that. They have an opportunity here. We cannot let them score though. We cannot let them score. We cannot let them get any opportunity here. Great. Guimaraes is our best player so far. Definitely a perfect signing for this team. Moya, I don't know, he just moves a little bit too slow for me, honestly. Oh, that would have been a nice pass. I should have lofted it. Oh, Tell with a great pass to Sané. Oh, Sané. Oh, Moya's too slow. He's too slow. Let's go. Let's go, Muller. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, with the first goal of the season, goes to the veteran, the legend from Bayern. Oh, what a goal. Okay, what a way to start the season. It's the 82nd minute. It does seem like we're going to only win 1-0. Hopefully we can hold off and they don't tie it here. But yeah, a little bit unfortunate result, especially because of the team that we are facing. They shouldn't be that top caliber team. They shouldn't be able to hold us to that 1-0. That's a little bit of a bad sign. But we do have an opportunity here with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Cut back. Oh, Tell with a perfect placement. Bottom right corner. Let's go. He gets his first goal of the season. Super sub from the bench. A great player that is honestly, he might eventually become our starter. I know Harry Kane is going to be our starter for the majority of the season. But maybe for those low league teams or for those low level teams, he could actually become a starter. As we see right here, he ends up getting a brace in the 90th minute. Boom. Look at that. He just came on and now he has 2 goals, the most goals in the entire team. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But this should end off the game. Now that the game's over, I do want to get rid of Guerreiro. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce his name, really. I know he's Portuguese, so I assume it's pronounced Guerreiro. But, yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce his name properly. But in terms of this, though, we do need a left back. I want to get rid of Guerreiro because we do have Bowie on the bench, and he's 22 years old, so a lot younger. Should have a higher potential because he is 80 overall, so he should reach 82 overall if he's that young. Yes, the only thing that Guerreiro is good at is that he does fit the tiki-taka style perfectly, but I still have to get rid of him. I have to get rid of him. I have to have a superstar on the team, especially when it comes to left back, because we are going to be going up against these top tier teams, and so we do need a left back that can be able to really show his, I don't know, playmaking and stuff to be able to make sure that we can both defend and score. After looking for a while, I found that Reece James is actually only worth 52 million because he was signed by Roma as of right now, and we can actually sign him even though he was already signed this season. So for only around 70 million, I should be able to get him, and he has insane speed for sure. Could play left back for us. Maybe I'll put Trent on left back instead. They do want Upamecano in this. It seems like every team wants Upamecano, which is, I mean, it's valid because he's an amazing player. But I'm just going to try to get him for 72 million. 72 million seems around right. Okay, 74 million is definitely a decent deal, especially for Reece James. From Chelsea, he should be worth a little bit more because he is young. And we do have English tax, of course. So, definitely a player that could be worth a little bit more. And definitely got him for less than I thought we would get him for. We ended up offering him a 100k wage, which isn't that bad, especially for a starter of his caliber. And 74.4 million is not that bad either. We had a lot of extra budget, so not that big of a deal, and he's going to be our starter. It says that we got a C, so maybe we could get him for around 60, which is what I figured, but 60 would have to be with a sell-on clause, and because he's so young, I did not want to add a sell-on clause, because I mean, in real life, if you have a sell-on clause on a young player like this, they can be snatched up so quickly. You can never trust if a player is going to be super loyal on this team. But in terms of this, it seems like he only has 79 pace. In the last FIFA, I thought he had 85, so I was actually wrong with how fast he is, but he still is an amazing player for sure. Definitely going to be a little bit more defensive than Trent Alexander-Arnold, which is okay. I mean, that's what we need. And he's going to play on the left side for us. They're both right footers, and I do want Trent to be able to cross, and obviously he crosses from his right foot. So I do want him on the right side and Reece James on the left side. Both are amazing players. and it allows for Ginge and Delit to stay back a little bit and allow them to play make. So definitely a good pickup for us, fits the team very well, allows the bench to look a lot better than it did, and the starting 11 to look a lot better. Simming continues, and as we continue to sim, it seems like nothing is really happening in terms of the inbox. We aren't really getting that many offers. Moyer just messaged us. I think it's because he's not getting that much playing time. Yes, okay. But he is a little bit old, so it should... See, like, EAFC shouldn't really make him mad for not getting a lot of playing time because he is so old. He shouldn't really be getting a lot of playing time on this team anyway. Yes, he does get a decent amount of playing time in real life, but not that much, so it's not that big of a deal. We are playing Man United in our first Champions League match. We do have a couple of transfer offers, which is great because we should be able to finish our challenge. I believe we already did finish our challenge, but I'm actually going to accept his offer for Pavlovic. You know what? No, I'm going to keep him. I think he's actually decent in real life. So no, I'm not going to sell him. Tell him definitely not going to sell. I might as well block offers for him. Never going to sell him. He's definitely going to be one of those guys that's going to be for the entirety of the season for sure. This guy actually looked decent, but it ended up not being worth that much in terms of value. In terms of value, I need them to be worth $1 million or higher. Otherwise, there's no point in signing them because it means their overall will be so much lower than it needs to be, and it'll take way too long for them to get up to that top tier status. So definitely, I'm not signing any of these guys. Yeah, nobody from Germany was very good, which is a little bit unfortunate because I expected at least one superstar to come in by now, but I guess not. We're just going to continue simming. We are playing Leverkusen. I'm not going to play this match. I trust in the team, and we do win, which is perfect. But now we're into the UCL. Let's go. Okay, this is where it gets difficult for us because the Champions League is where Bayern struggled a little bit last year. Obviously, they couldn't get to that final portion of the Champions League. But playing Man United, honestly, it should be a pretty easy win. I'm a United fan, and I still know that it should be an easy win for them, for sure. So we are going to hop into our very first Champions League match. Let's see if we can get a win and get a bunch of goals. I decided for the Champions League group stages, what if I do highlights? So I decided to hop into highlights instead of just playing the full game, because I feel like in the full game it's kind of guaranteed that I win, even with this higher difficulty. So I kind of want to play highlights. I haven't played highlights in a while. I am going to maybe continue to play highlights in some future rebuilds, depending on how you guys like it. But yeah, as you guys see right here though, Harry Kane is a little bit too slow, but he does seem to, he keeps the ball, but Onana gets a decent save in as well. Oh, it seems like crossing opportunity for Manchester United. I'm going to play it a little bit safe. I don't know who this is. It looks like Van de Beek. I don't know who he is. Oh, Garnacho. I was like, who is blonde? But yeah, Garnacho is there. Obviously a player we do have to worry about, but yeah, it seems like they lost their opportunity already. It doesn't seem like they have that much momentum. If we get the ball, the opportunity for the highlight will be over, and it is over. Perfect. Okay, we have a free kick. We have a free kick at the 45th minute. It is 0-0. But I'm going to actually play it short. I know a free kick could work out for us, but I feel like from that angle, it's a little bit too unlikely that it does. Oh, he's offside. Kingsley Coman was offside there, even though he gets the goal. It's not going to count. Yep, the flag is up. It's not going to count. But, I mean, it does put some pressure on them for sure. We do have a counter-attacking opportunity here. It seems like we only have three guys ahead of us, which is good. But one of them being Harry Kane is not really helpful for us. We have one of our guys that's offside, but I'm going to try to send him a little bit here. Oh, it doesn't get through. Very, very close. I was going for a little bit, I don't know, more power, I guess, on the pass. But yeah, so we do have Harry Kane here. He obviously does not have a lot of pace, so I got to cut back a little bit. I'm going to try to... Oh, I tried to find him a little bit there. Musiala ends up losing the ball to Casemiro. Of course, Casemiro is an amazing player. But Man United have an attack now. They do have an attack. It's 0-0, and it's the 70th minute. It seems like they have two players as well attacking us. Great, Ginge. Great. Oh, we turned into a counterattack opportunity. I didn't even know that could happen, which is really cool. Obviously, I don't play it. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. They better let us play it on. Okay, they do. I thought they were just going to end the highlight because we did end up getting a free kick. But Kimmich, yeah, it doesn't seem like Tell is doing proper runs. We do have the tiki-taka style on, by the way. Oh, great defending by Varane. Game's over. 0-0. Okay. Unfortunate for us, but we do get a point. It is a difficult game. I believe they actually tied last season against Manchester United. I don't remember how that result went, but I think they tied last year against Manchester United in the Champions League. Actually, maybe they lost because United did get kicked out pretty early in the Champions League, so maybe they did lose, but we're just going to continue simming, and then we should be okay. We're not going to play these cup matches because it's not part of our challenges, but we are just going to go straight to UCL. As we sim along, we did actually win that cup match even without playing it. I mean, it was kind of expected because that team is not up to the caliber of of Bayern Munich, so definitely okay for us. 1.3 Ooh, okay. And this guy has an up to 94 sprint speed. 100% signing him. Anybody over 1 million should be signed. If they're 2 million, they're a guaranteed superstar. And if they're 3 million, it's like they're the future GOAT. So definitely don't mind picking up a 1 million player. They're not going to be the greatest player of all time. Definitely somebody that can come off the bench eventually, though. I wonder if he's 15, because if he's 15, he's not going to be able to come on the bench for the entire season, because they're not allowed to play unless they're 16 years old in terms of this game. But yeah, so let's actually check him out and see. Okay, so he's a center back that could go up to a 90 in pace. Wow. That's unexpected. I'm just going to go. I wanted to go for stopper, but it seems like stopper is not as good as I thought it would be, because his work rate is already really high. So he's already decent in terms of stopper. I do want higher weak foot eventually, but I'm just going to leave him on balance. I'm going to leave him on balance, let him progress. He is 15, so we can't actually sign him yet. And I'm just going to continue simming. The UCL match, I decided to sim because it seemed like a guaranteed win, and it did end up being a guaranteed win. We did win 2-1. We won in the league as well. It seems like the challenges have been going very well. We are very close to winning this league in terms of just winning against all these all these less talented teams. Not that they're not talented, just less talented than Bayern. And so we are, I believe, top of the league as of right now. Galatasaray could be a hard match, but we are 4 points. And in terms of the standings, yeah, ooh. Okay, I think Manchester United should win their match, so it shouldn't matter if we sim this match, because we should win. We could tie. I don't think we're going to lose. We won 3-0. Okay, so that makes it so that we do end up going to the next stage of the Champions League, which is awesome, even if we lose most of these matches, because these matches that we have right here, we should not be losing, so it's not that big of a deal. We have some monthly scouting reports, though. Monthly scouting report right here. Do we get any superstars? No. 200k? No. 270k? 300k is not good enough. 500k is not good enough. Okay, so France did not have any superstars, but we have Germany. Germany is where we're looking for anyway, because they will speak German, and so that'll help us just in real life if this ever happened. And I do want to keep it a little bit more realistic for this rebuild, but it doesn't look like we got anybody here. As I continue simming, we actually won both of our Champions League games, so we did end up going to the next stage of the UCL. It isn't that big of a deal, because that was kind of expected for us, but it is good. It is good to make sure that we are progressing along in the challenges. We got another monthly scouting report, as you guys can see right here, but nobody very good. Maybe we'll have better chance in France, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. In terms of this dude, this scout, he hasn't really found any superstars, so definitely not good for us, but we are playing very well, so I can just continue simming. When we're continuing simming, it actually seems like we got a lot of stuff. We definitely got a lot of stuff. I'm going to block offers for Kimmich, even though Kimmich actually messaged us saying that if he doesn't get a lot of playing time, he's going to want to leave. But honestly, we're not going to let him leave. We're definitely not going to accept any of his offers. But Kim Min-jae wants to go. I didn't realize he was 27. I thought he was a little bit younger. A little bit weird, but we're still going to keep him for the rest of the season. Block offers for him. Guerrero, I could get rid of him, and I think I'm going to do so. I'm going to get rid of him just because we could put one of our youngsters on the bench. Musiala, block offers, no need for him. Pavlovic, block offers as well. In terms of everything else, though, we are progressing very well. We're winning a majority of our games. As you guys can see, we got a draw there. So, but most of our guys, we do actually, most of the time, sorry, we do actually win these games. In terms of Delit, he got a transfer off as well. Gonna block offers for him. Gonna block offers for Adam Asnu as well. He's actually a decent player. I know he's from Monaco. I've actually used him in a couple of my other rebuilds. He is decent, especially in terms of just pure playability. But in terms of these guys, yes, we don't really have any issues to fix. Yeah, Guerrero was on the bench anyway, and now we have Bowie to replace him anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. All of our guys are in good spots as of right now. Definitely good spots. Not that big of a, yeah, it's just not that big of a deal. Harry Kane, I'm going to put him as a super sub. Actually, no. I'm not going to put him as a quick sub for Tel, just to allow the AI to be a little bit more realistic when it comes to subbing, not just sub Tel on every single time they have a sub. Just because some of these guys like Kimmich and Sane, they're complaining about their time even though they're starting. So, kind of weird. A little bit annoying. Yeah, see? It's a little bit weird. Kimmich wants to go even though he's been starting. So, that's weird. We did end up losing in the cup, but UCL is all that matters and league is all that matters, so it's not that big of a deal. We got a couple of monthly scouting reports. We are tying a little bit in the league, though. Let's actually check the league standings. Okay, we're first by 7 points, so we don't really have to worry about tying. We should be okay. In terms of this, though, we do have some guys that we can get here. None that I really want. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I want any of these guys. Transfer offer for Kimmich for 79 million. No chance. I can't block offers because he wants to go, but I'm still not going to accept any of those offers for sure. We have that other monthly scouting report that came in from France, but still, this French guy doesn't seem to find any hidden gems. We still haven't gotten any superstars from this dude, I believe. Yeah, such a waste of a scout. He hasn't really done anything for us. Nothing that we actually need. Upamecano is asking for more time, even though... Oh yeah, he's not being started. Okay, so Kim Min-jae actually might come off the bench. Because Upamecano's, I don't know, like 2 years younger. Kim Min-jae and Upamecano will switch out if I can help it. But in terms of this, Tell actually seems to be gone. I think somebody paid for Tell's release clause, which isn't so horrible for us. Wow, okay. Yeah, it seems like somebody paid Tell's release clause. Yeah, wow, okay. So, that's really annoying. They got our super sub from the bench, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm just going to do another scout just for maybe... Yeah, a 5-star, 4-star. We're going to put another scout, and we're going to put him on athletically gifted. And we're going to put him on Brazil. We're going to try to find those Brazilian strikers. I think that's the best thing for us to do as of right now. I'm going to put him on 9 months. Doesn't make a difference for us. I'm going to put him on attacker. Ooh, actually, I'm going to put him on any, and then I'm going to put him on striker. Just to see if we can get some superstar. Actually, left wing. I'm going to put him on left wing just because that should allow him to keep the speed up, attribute up, and then we can switch him to striker if we need to. But that's okay for now. I'm just going to continue simming, and hopefully we get some more wins. Okay, this is a very good deal for us though. 15 million plus Gravenberch, and Gravenberch is one of the best youngsters for sure. So definitely I'm okay with that. I'm going to offer him around 70 to 100k in terms of wages, but other than that, yeah. And then I also accepted Benfica's offer for 75.5 million, just because if we don't end up getting Gravenberch, we can actually pick up somebody else with that 75.5 million. So not that big of a deal, but now we are playing Sevilla. I'm going to trust that we beat them. Okay, we tied them, so this is actually very risky because we have this second leg now. Very risky for us. Definitely very risky. In terms of transfer window, it's actually closed for 100 days, so... But yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Gravenberch offer is accepted. I'm going to accept this offer. It doesn't actually go in until next season, I believe. Or 100 days. So, towards the end of the season, which is okay for us because we don't really need him right now. And it allows us to keep Kimmich for a little bit longer. Because Kimmich actually wanted to go, which is very disappointing. Kim Min-jae seems to be messaging us. Oh, wow. Reece James says that he wants to be played more. See, Upamecano, see, this game is just so trash. Like, how does Upamecano say that he wants more playing time when he's starting? That's ridiculous. Makes no sense for this game at all. But we can just continue trying to find superstars, and hopefully one of them could replace him if he ends up wanting to leave. This UCL match is very important for us. Definitely very important for us. So we're actually going to play this match. I'm also going to go to this press conference because it seems like our morale is actually unhappy, which is very annoying because we at least need the team's morale to be content. Having it unhappy is very bad for us. It should actually cause many players to want to leave, which is not good. We can definitely not have that. That's why we need to be going to these press conferences a little bit more. But, I mean, our team has been doing amazing, so there's kind of no point to play these games or play the press conferences. So that's why I've been just simming. But we do need to win this game, though. It is 2-2. So this is a very big game for us. Let's hop right into it. The game is underway. Come on, we have to win. This is a must-win situation for us. We're not going to play the highlights or anything like that. We are going to play the full game because this is a must-win for us if we're going to win these challenges. Oh, we just passed it as soon as we looked away to the wrong player. But that's okay. We are playing okay to start these first 5 minutes. But yeah, it seems like this is going to be much more difficult a match than I thought it was going to be just based on their play style. They are very pass-heavy, yeah. This is very close. They had a huge opportunity there. This is going to be a difficult match. I didn't realize they were such a pass-heavy team. I know they've beaten teams like Manchester United consistently in the Europa League and things like that, and they have been winning some trophies, but I did not expect them to play this play style. That was such a bad move. I wonder if that's Sar, like our Sar guy. That's interesting. Maybe that's our Sar. That would be so funny, but it seems like there's a bunch of Sars in this game. That was offside, so that's perfect. And yeah, we just need to keep the pressure up. We need to go back into their half and try to get a goal here. It seems like we actually get an opportunity here. Harry Kane with a little bit of an underpowered pass right there, but that's okay. We just need an opportunity for one goal and then we'll be good. Sana here with opportunity on the wing. I want to cut back a little bit. Oh, it seems like he did get the pass off to Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he almost got that off. There was just that one defender that ended up getting his foot on it. Otherwise, that would have been amazing. Trent Alexander-Arnold, we obviously know his passing is fantastic. Bruno Guimaraes is a little bit too slow, but it seems like he actually keeps this ball. I'm going to go for a power shot. Oh, okay. Decent. And we actually kept it in, which is good. Coleman's here. I'm going to try to go for an outside shot. Oh, I did not end up getting it off. It was kind of a waste to shoot there. I should have gone for maybe a skill move or something there. But it seems like we didn't really have an opportunity there. Reece James actually moves very poorly on the ball. I could not actually use his dribbling just to get around that one dude, which is a little bit unfortunate. I expected his dribbling to be a little bit better. But, I mean, I know people say he's already past his peak, even though he's only 23 years old, just because of the form that he's been in. But it seems like he's still an amazing player, so I don't understand why his player would move and feel like that in the game. But that's okay. It's okay. We are playing decently well. We need to just keep the pressure and get some shots in net. Sane with a big opportunity here. He just... Oh, right back to Harry Kane. Inside. Musiala. Oh, Musiala with a little toe tap, but did not have enough power on it to get that goal that we desperately need right now. It is almost halftime though. We got a decent opportunity here. We ended up getting the ball back to Kimmich, which is good. I'm going to play somebody in the inside. Oh, great save. Wow, this goalkeeper is definitely having a performance of his life right now, keeping them in this Champions League for sure. Sane has an opportunity here. I'm going to go for a cross. Decent cross. Oh, Bruno Guimaraes. What a goal. What a goal. Wow, wow, wow. What a header. I haven't seen a header as nice as that in a while. Wow. It seemed to be an undershot cross, but still just a little bit. He needed to get on his head, and it did, and it went bottom left corner. Amazing goal. Coleman has an opportunity here straight after kickoff. Can we actually do something here? What was I doing? What was I doing? I did not expect to do that skill move. I didn't try to do that. I just tried to do a ball roll and ended up doing like a flick pass. Okay, that's a little bit bad for us. That could have been an opportunity to go 2 up, which would make it way easier to win this game. Because as of right now, yeah, they're getting way too many opportunities. They're going to go wide here, of course. But that's okay. We do have, yeah, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who, yes, he's not amazing at defending, as people say, but he is definitely good enough, and he is a world-class player for sure. Harry Kane has an opportunity. Oh, great save. Wow, this goalie is single-handedly keeping them in the game. Oh, I wasn't really paying attention there. I could have got an opportunity here, but Kimmich gives it back to Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane with a pretty weak shot, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we do get a corner here. Somebody's got to get their head on it. Oh, they do not, but that's okay. Pass it outside here. Bruno Guimaraes has another chance, and he doesn't. He doesn't. Wow, they had a. That was a cool animation. That was very realistic. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen. Get him out of there. That's a pen. Get him out. That's a pen. Okay. Harry Kane with an opportunity to go 2 up in the Champions League. I'm going top right. Let's go! Harry Kane with a great penalty. The goalkeeper didn't even try to move there. Wow. Okay. 2 up now. We are 4-2 in aggregate. We need to hold out. They still have a lot of time to be able to score 2 goals. So we cannot let out at all. Sane with a big opportunity here. Can we actually get it in the box? Oh, I didn't. I was going to shoot there, but then I changed my mind last minute. I probably should have just shot that. Probably would have been an easy goal, but I tried to get Musiala to cut in a little bit more, and he didn't actually cut in. So it kind of messed with my thought process in there. Oh, Musiala with a bad pass there. But yeah, it is the 70th minute, and we're holding out pretty well. They have an opportunity here, though. Huge opportunity for them here. Great. Bruno Guimaraes has been our best signing by a mile. I haven't signed him in any of my other rebuilds, so I'm definitely going to sign him in future rebuilds because he plays amazingly defensively. Definitely plays amazingly defensively, especially with his interceptions. Huge slide by Ginge. No way, that's a foul. No way, it's all ball. That's all ball. No way. I'm watching this replay. That's ridiculous. This ref is paid. This ref is paid. That's ridiculous. Let's see this. Let's see. Come on. Ooh, actually. Maybe that's a foul. It seems like his hand was actually the one that got the ball. There's no point in putting a wall here. They're not going to shoot. So I don't know why we would put 2 guys there. Especially because they didn't seem to go for a low cross anyway. Kimmich has an opportunity here, though. I didn't expect him to be fast enough to go through these defenders, but he seems to be fast enough. Can we make it 3? Oh, Dimitrovic. Man, this guy has saved everything this game. I'm surprised we even have 2 goals. Oh, we could have got a nice header there. We pass it back to the top of the box. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, bad shot. Oh, Harry Kane. Doesn't get good contact on it, but that's okay. It is the 85th minute. We cannot let them get 2 late goals in this game. Otherwise, we do have to go to extra time, and we do not want to go to extra time, especially with a team that's very tired like our team right now. And the game was over, and we won 2-0 against Sevilla. We are on to the next round of the Champions League. We are continuing to sim, and Upamecano actually got a transfer offer, but we cannot actually let him go. It says he requested a transfer, but for only 60 million for such a talented player that's only 25 years old, and it's toward the end of the season, so definitely do not want to get rid of him, especially because now we are in Champions League time. We need to have our best players on the field right now. Moya actually might be requesting to go as well, which is very sad for us. Obviously, he's a club legend, but oh no, he actually is happy for us playing him. Perfect. And now we have some more monthly scouting reports. Let's see if we can get anybody here. Oh, 900k is not bad. It's not bad. He could have. I'm gonna actually sign him. I'm gonna be wary if I keep him, just because, you know, it's not that good to have 900k. It seems like we have a scouting report as well here that we ended up missing. 700k for this dude, but he actually had high potential. I'm still not going to sign him unless they're around 1 million or 1 million and above. But yeah, none of these scouts have been getting us some superstars. In Manchester United, I don't know if you guys saw that, we signed some insane wonder kids, like the best draws that I've ever seen in my entire life. Definitely go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. It was an amazing season that we ended up getting some insanely good superstars for their future. It seems like we actually have 2 scouts available. I did not realize that. I thought 9 months would be the whole season, but I guess not. So we can actually continue scouting. I'm going to go for Germany, and I'm going to go technically gifted in Germany. And then I'm going to go for... Ooh, actually, hold on. Let's go for England. And I'm going to do 9 months for a playmaking midfielder. I'm going to try to get a midfielder coming off the bench that's one of our youngsters. So that's actually okay for us, because that way we have an attacker being scouted, we have technically gifted players from all positions, and then we have midfielders being scouted as well. As you can see with the team right now, we are amazing. Definitely a super squad for sure. And we can just continue simming. Actually, no. We are playing Man City. We are playing Man City. This is going to be the toughest game of the season. I decided, since it's a 2-leg match, I'm going to make it a little bit more fair rather than me just taking control and pretty much always winning, and go in highlights. Highlights is going to be insanely difficult against a team like Manchester City, but maybe this could make it a little bit more even and allow it to be a little bit more difficult to actually do well in this Champions League season, because I know that if I play it, it should be a guaranteed win. Bruno Gimenez has been such an amazing play for us, as you can see right there. Oh, Sané. Oh, I didn't realize that Alphonso Davies actually got signed to them. I totally forgot about that. That's going to be super difficult. We have a free kick opportunity from a decent spot. I could maybe actually curl this one in. I'm going to go for the curl. I'm going to go for around the top of it, and I'm just going to try to blast it in. Maybe this could actually go above it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Just off the post. What an amazing shot. They do have a corner kick, though. And if they actually show the corner kick, most likely it's because they actually have a good opportunity here. So, I'm going to actually just chill over here in this area. Try to prevent Haaland from getting across. And it seems like they are targeting that area. Oh, Foden goes down. Oh, no. Oh, Foden. Amazing shot to bring them up 1-0. They have another attack here. Okay. This is getting very nerve-wracking here. Hands are sweating for sure because the game is getting way too close. De Bruyne gives Haaland a huge opportunity. But if you guys don't know, Haaland is trash in FIFA. So trash. His pace does not keep up with those top tier teams. Boom. Easy. Done. Perfect. We have a corner kick. A corner kick is not very good for us. Yes, they scored off their corner opportunity. But for us, for the most part, I don't think we've scored any corners this season. Corners are a lot harder to take than last year. Yeah. Okay, we actually get to keep the ball again. Musiala out here. Inside. To James. He beats the guy. Oh, what a bad shot. That should have been a guaranteed goal. It was pretty much a one-on-one opportunity. Oh, it should have been a guaranteed goal. Huge mistake by Reece James over there. They have a huge opportunity here. Julian Alvarez actually has the ball. Oh, great defending by Trent Alexander-Arnold. They have a pen. And the 89th minute. Where would he go? He's left-footed. He's going to go right side. Left side. Dang it. I kind of expected him to go left side, but I thought because he was looking to the right side, he would go right side. And they won 2-0. Okay, it's going to make it super difficult in the second leg to be able to get this 2-0 win, or 3-0 win to be able to win that match. But honestly, it was worth doing highlights just to make sure that it is a little bit more fair in this rebuild, because I know that playing the full game, no matter what the difficulty is, it should be able to be won. We now can play Man City once again, but now we are most definitely gonna hop into this. Before we do that, Upamecano actually got his offer withdrawn, which is great because I do not want to sell him, of course. But yeah, now we do have to hop into this match. We don't have a lot of stamina. That's an issue for sure, because nobody on the bench really has super insanely fast. This guy's actually decently fast. I might take off Lamer. Or Limer, I don't know how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I want to keep Muller on. Maybe I'll have him on the bench instead of this dude, because he's okay, but this guy actually has decent pace. He's decently young and decently fast, so could be good for us. Yes, he's obviously way slower than Sané and Coman, but definitely a decent player to have. I'm going to hop into the press conference, and then we can get right into our second leg against Manchester City. Game is underway, but we do need 2 goals against Manchester City, arguably the most stacked team in the world. Maybe you can, I mean, you can argue Real Madrid, of course, because Champions League winners, but Man City definitely does have a stacked team as well. I'm going to try to go inside here. Harry Kane, too slow, but a free kick. A free kick. Ruben Diaz gets a red! A red for Ruben Diaz. I did not expect that to be a red. Look. That's not a red. That's a yellow. I'm not a Man City fan, of course, but definitely not a red. I got to change the kick taker. Hold on. I have to change the kick taker to Trent. Trent is one of the best kick takers in the entire game, and he is also right-footed, so he can maybe curve this over here. I'm going to try to just blast it into the top left corner. Hopefully he gets it over. Oh, decent shot, decent shot. Could have used a little bit more power, and maybe that would have helped. Oh, Ederson almost passes the ball there. Maybe that could have helped. Oh, they're wasting so much time. I didn't expect them to just time waste the whole game. Actually, I did, but still. I expected Trent Alexander-Arnold to put a little bit more power on that, but that's okay. They have Danny Carvajal. He'll never go to Man City. That's so unrealistic. He'll never go to Man City. Not after his amazing career in Real Madrid. Oh, Kane with a weird touch. Weird touch. Bruno Gimenez has a chance here. I don't have an opportunity for a shot, but maybe I could cut back. Didn't work out there with Stones, obviously an amazing defender. Okay. Alvarez is on the side, but he doesn't have an insane amount of pace. We should be able to keep up with him decently well. Haaland obviously doesn't have an amazing one. I did not expect him to be able to shoot that well from that far. I know he has amazing power, but I didn't realize even in FIFA he would be able to shoot those top-in shots that easily. Harry Kane has an opportunity here to send Coman, and he does. Sané is calling for the ball at the other side. I'm going to actually cross it to him. Oh, decent opportunity. They actually ended up crossing it right back to us. Oh, that was a good opportunity for us. Sané has no pace, though. Oh, I mean, he has no stamina. Oh, Ederson with a crazy save. Oh, Carvajal with a game-saving save right there. Okay. I'm going to send it far. Yeah, try to get him right there. Oh, Stones with a great header to clear it out. And our guy doesn't even seem like Upamecano. I didn't realize he was so out of stamina. Oh, wow. Who is that actually with the ball? It wasn't Kimmich, obviously. We have Kimmich, but... Oh, De Bruyne. Amazing pass to Foden. Uh-oh. It's the 20th minute, and we still haven't scored. Coman, we got to send him. Oh, what a send. What a send. But Musiala, can he be fast enough to actually beat the defender? It seemed like he can. Back to Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane. It's okay. A corner. What was that? What was that? I didn't know that was an animation you could do. But yeah, I'm just going to send it back into the same spot. Hopefully we can get a head on it this time. It doesn't seem like we can. But, oh, they cleared it right out. Okay. I mean, clearing it out is better than just clearing it close because, I mean, obviously it didn't work out there. But normally it's good because it allows the defense to go back to being a little bit more spread out rather than just all waiting in the box for us to shoot. Haaland gets absolutely locked down by De Ligt. We're going to send him. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're pressing a lot. We got to pressure a lot here. We got to force him to pass back to his goalie. Exactly what I wanted here because it gives them... Oh, I didn't expect them to get that cross done so well. But I guess Ederson is an amazing passer as well. Opportunity here. Oh, great defending by De Ligt. De Ligt has stopped 2 great attacks, but we pass it right back to De Bruyne. It's the 42nd minute. We need to get a goal before the half. Great slide. We have an opportunity here right before the half. I'm going to send Musiala. Oh, Musiala with a bad touch there. Very, very rare you see a bad touch from Musiala, but that's probably going to end the half here. Yeah, it's going to end the half. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to give us the opportunity, but they did not. They called the whistle there, but we have to make some subs. We have to make some subs. These guys, we got to get them off just because they don't have any stamina left. I'm going to put on Muller. I know Musiala could be a game changer, but I'm going to put him on. I'm going to put on Kim Min-jae for Upamecano just because Upamecano is out of stamina. And then I'm going to put on Bowie for Delit. I know he doesn't really play center back, but he is very fast, so he could keep up with their superstars. Not a bad sub. Gimenaj is going to come off. I know Gimenaj is one of our best players, but he has to come off because he does not have enough stamina to be able to last the entire game. And we need to get a goal now because having 2 goals late to have to get later on against Man City is not going to be an opportunity because we know how good they are at wasting time for sure. Carvajal as well, amazing player, of course. Gonna be difficult. Yeah, they're gonna send Carvajal here. Oh, it doesn't seem they do. This is a horrible opportunity. Oh no! Oh no! Haaland makes it 3-0. Okay. Oh no! Haaland makes it 3-0. Oh no! We made a huge mistake double teaming and letting Carvajal go by. I did not expect him to have that much pace, but we do have an opportunity here to make it back to 2-0 aggregate. Oh, what a bad shot. Who was that? Who was that? What a bad shot. That could have been the game. That could have helped us win this game for sure. We do actually pressure very well here, forcing them to pass to Edison. Yup, he's going to clear it. Exactly what we wanted because we could get the head on this. We don't because Gvardiol actually has a very fat head. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Brian. Who's this Brian guy? Oh, this is our right mid. I didn't expect him to be able to have such bad shots. A great pass, though. Edison ends up getting a great pass to Haaland, though, which is not good. I expected him to be a little bit more, I don't know, pressured to make a mistake there. Carvajal has been a huge issue for us. But Kim Min-jae comes in clutch right there. We pass it right back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne interceptions have been amazing this game. I know we've kind of passed it right to him, but still. No way he keeps that in. Oh, he kept it in. Of course, De Bruyne gives him an amazing pass. Oh, dang it. Okay. It's the 65th minute. We have to score in this possession. Otherwise, it's going to be impossible to go 3 up. I'm going to use his pace here. Come on. Can he speed past him? He's running out of stamina so fast. He just ran out of stamina way too fast. Maybe it was a mistake to take off one of our guys there, but kind of had to be done. We do have an opportunity here. Harry Kane. Harry Kane, you're so bad. You're so bad at moving in this game. Oh, such a bad striker in this game. Way, way, way too slow. Gvardiol is just going to waste time, so is Stones. They're just going to waste time in the backfield. Yeah, this is not going to be good for us. We're at the 75th minute. If we can get 3 goals here, that would be insane. But it's very unlikely to happen. We might lose one of our challenges right now. We might lose one of our challenges. Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, okay. Great defense by Trent. Oh, but Haaland. We're just so out of stamina. Our team is so out of shape. Dang it. Okay, Kim Min-jae with... No way that's a foul. No way that's a foul. That's only ball. Okay, good. On there. Perfect. On them. 80th minute. It's probably literally impossible for us to win here. But maybe we get an opportunity here with Harry Kane. But he's just too slow and old. Oh, what an old hag. This guy's way too old. Dang it. Way, way, way too old. We don't have an opportunity here. Oh, we could lose this game right now. 85th minute. Literally, this is the last opportunity we have for this entire game. We need to make a play here. Good pass. Inside to Muller. And he misses. And he misses. Oh my gosh, he's too old. I'm going to sell him. You can't miss like that. Dang it. We have no opportunity here. It's 80th minute. It's game over. But we can maybe get a goal here. And we don't. Right to Edison hands. Okay. We have lost our very first challenge. Dang it. Very unfortunate for us. Very unfortunate. Yeah, there's only 1 minute of that extra time. And it's over. We lost 3-0 aggregate to Man City. Dang it. The 5 Man City fans are going crazy. Dang it. Okay. Well, we lost the challenge, but we can still win the league and have a decently successful season. In terms of the youth squad, we do have to finish our challenge. And I'm going to actually bring up this Schuster guy. He's 16. He's not amazing. But he's actually pretty decent. He can go up to an 82 minimum, which is awesome. I'm going to put him as a stopper. I know his defensive work rate is high. But yeah, I'm going to bring him up. And I'm going to bring up this guy for the end of the season too. Actually, no. I'm going to leave this guy on the team for now. Just to allow him to develop a little bit more. I'm going to try to find... Maybe I'll go for weak foot. Yeah, I'm going to try to get his shooting up. Because 49 shooting is definitely not good enough for this team. Especially if we're going to win this league for sure. But I'm actually going to put that youngster guy on the bench. I'm going to take off... Ooh, that's actually hard. I'll take off... Ooh... That's a difficult decision. I'll take off our backup goalie because we shouldn't need a backup goalie. But Schuster's going to come on there. And then I'll make sure that this guy's here. We also have Lima I totally forgot about. But yeah, there's kind of no place for him on the team. I'm going to leave this guy like this for now because it does seem to help us in sim. But yeah, when we actually play, we should actually put on that right midfielder. But we only have a few more games left of the season. It seems like we are second. We are second. Oh no. We tied. We could go second in the league as well. We won there. We gotta hope that they've lost. Oh no. No, they won the league. We lost the league as well. We lost the league as well. Okay. We ended up losing the league as well. I mean, in terms of season-wise, it wasn't the worst season. We ended up losing the championship by 4 points, which isn't even that horrible. We obviously ended up getting second. It's a one-place upgrade from last season, and the Champions League stayed the same. So definitely not the most amazing rebuild for us. Definitely not the greatest rebuild, but we did set up their team for the future for sure. We have Reece James, Trent Alexander-Arnold, would be amazing players on this team. Ginge, amazing signing for us, arguably our best signing ever in this entire rebuild. Then we picked up a couple of guys that we can use on this team as well. So definitely an amazing rebuild. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to rebuild next. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast, and peace.